Okay, so here we are in TwazzUp, and that's TwazzUp.com. It's a free Twitter client that you can log into and sync with your Twitter account, which I've done right here. You can see my little About Nadine KF image in there. And what I like about TwazzUp is it shows you hot topics, and also you can put in different keywords with a hashtag and see what the most current Twitter trends are. So for example, if I put the hashtag and nutrition into TwazzUp and I search Twitter, it's showing me the featured tweets and who's tweeting about what, and it also shows the most popular links. As we talked about earlier, when we send a tweet, it's always good to include a link so that people can have more valuable information. So for example, this is a very common topic, and if I wanted to retweet this, I would just hit retweet. And since I've already synced this with my Twitter account, it pulls up, retweet at this person's name, and it talks about some information from the tweet. It gives a link, and then it has hashtags for other nutrition or word tags for better data aggregation. So what I usually do is I clean up some of this. I don't want all this stuff in there. And again, this tweet is being tagged for exercise, life, diet, nutrition, health. Now what you can do is you can add in these tags after your tweet, or you can also put the hashtags right in front of your words. Like if you had exercise or something in here, I would just click it and put a little hashtag before it so I don't have to add at the end, and it also saves character space. So if I wanted to send this tweet, I would just hit the send and it would go ahead and tweet it on Twitter. So I'm not going to do that, but what I find useful about this site is that when I put in hashtag nutrition, it shows me the other related tags that are useful that I might want to put in some of my tweets to get better coverage. It also shows me the most popular links that people are twittering about, because maybe I want to retweet some of those. It also shows the influencers. Oh, and here's one of my tweet accounts, Iowa Dietetic Association. Now the weekends are kind of slow because most of the people tweet during, actually the best tweeting days are Tuesday through Thursday. So I just wanted to show you that about TwazzUp. Now let's move over to Hootsuite. And Hootsuite is a professional Twitter client, and I really like it. I use the Hootlet, which I drag up into my bookmarks menu, and so then when I'm on a website and I want to tweet about it, I just go up to my bookmarks and I hit the Hootlet, and it will put information about that web page into my tweeting space with the shrunken link. And then I can identify which account I want it to come from. If I don't want to send right now, this is another thing I like about Hootsuite, is you can schedule your tweets, so you can schedule them for several days if you choose to, and then you just pick when. If I wanted this later this week, you can set the time, and then you can have an email alert sent to you when it's tweeted, or you can choose not to do that and it'll just tweet without notifying you. So that's a very useful feature. Another thing is that if you use, this uses the Alley shrinking link mechanism, and it also tracks all the clicks to your links. So you can go back, for example, and you can look at some of your stats. You select a profile, and you can see how many of your links are opened on a daily basis. You can, let's see, there's all kinds of little things that individual tweets, that's what I like. You can look at your individual tweets and you can view the stats on them, which is interesting because If you want to check to see what people find valuable, what tweets they find valuable, of course the ones that they're clicking on are probably the ones that they like, or that they're attracted to. So it can tell you, which of your links are being opened, and it can give you a better idea of what your followers are finding useful about your tweets. So that's always a good thing. So just to sum up, Hootsuite is a great Twitter client because you have the ability to schedule your tweets, shorten your links, you have multiple users, and you can also look at your statistics all in one area. Now, I've covered Hootsuite and TwazzUp, and let's just go to the Twitter home. Here's my Twitter home. And I can also do searches right here by putting in information in search. I can respond to people that are following me right here if I choose to, or I can do my own tweets right in here. So there are several different options. Give them a try.